Hello, Jarran News in English. The Korean government has started research on the establishment of a transport and logistics center within the framework of cooperation between the governments of Mongolia and Korea. A transport and logistics center will be established in Nalak and Songnam districts of the capital and 4 provinces of the regional center. He pointed out that it is important to be located near the city center and the highway, because Darnat is planned to be a regional center for food and household goods. Korea's research team of the International Transport Institute has started selected location.
Logistic products is transported to a port. Train is the best way that locate product. The problem will be solved that where is product located by situation.
This research work will be completed by next spring. If this project is implemented, it will be highly beneficial for the economy of the eastern province, and the Korean government has estimated that $34.7 million will be spent on this project. Regional Diagnostic and Treatment Center has organized an question-answer competition among its medical specialists. The Ethical Council has organized the work to improve the ethical attitude of medical specialists in stages. In this context, in order to strengthen the knowledge of the rules of ethics, to refresh it and follow them regularly in their activities, question-answer competition named Let's Change Our Attitude and Communication.
Our sector council is working with plan. It's the end of the year. We are organizing this work after a lot of working and planning. Our doctors and workers are improving their communication skill so that we always post new reclam news in our website. The most important goal follow the order of ethic and publicize culture for others so that our project is finishing, effective and successfully.
Health services have reached the citizens of the second and third bag of Hirtlensom. More than 8,000 citizens of the second and third bags of Hirtlensom have been brought closer to primary health care services. A branch hospital of Mingon Family Health Center has been newly built and put into operation. The hospital has started the operation with 3 doctors, 3 nurses, and 2 employees, consisting of 10 rooms with an area of 2,000 square meters.
All of us hospital environment, dedicated building and comfortable environment is the most important thing in our hospital. Our colleague promised to fulfill my obligation honestly and honorably in my own taking for human health. Health service is near with citizens of 2nd and 3rd district now. The situation of my country is being difficult. Darnat province established several objects by its own asset. Also, we had invested education to provide citizens health and education. There have been established household hospital by half-billionaire Turks. Following the suggestion of the citizens, governors of 2nd and 3rd district approved the budget about establish the household hospital.
The project for the construction of the branch hospital was carried out by DOTS LLC, and the construction work was carried out by Dornin Tanang House LLC from the Development Fund of the province. As part of the Cultural Creative Month campaign, the Central Library organized Midimhijal poem competition. 5-year-olds participated in this competition and tested their talent by reciting poems with acting.
20 kids are taking a quiet competition which name is a person characteristic of their intelligence that 20 children and kindergarten.
This competition has been postponed for the last 2 years because of COVID. About 20 children participate in the competition, and the organizers emphasize that it's a bridge to discover and develop children's talents. With funding from the Japan Fund for Poverty Reduction, the Asian Development Bank is implementing a technical assistance project strengthening capacity of disasters risk assessment planning and risk transfers for their National Emergency Management Agency. Within this project, training on the topic coordinating national disaster risk assessment and reduction planning is being held in Dornot province. In this training, they discuss how to reduce the occurrences of various types of disaster risk related to climate change and how to take disaster risk into account in urban planning policies.
Focus on disaster risk reduction related to the climate change. The main function of the emergency shelter organization is to provide coordination for response in the event of the risk. Another feasible time was its important citizens to reduce risks and create a consciousness about risk. Global trends also follow this one. Do not ensure only one organization. We are talking about such a problem today. When a certain threat occurs, a citizen should protect themselves. In this way, citizens are talking about comprehension concepts such as reducing risk and not losing their lives. The emergency personnel sitting here should go explain to the local management, include it in policy planning of technical development. Pay attention to the long term, and even investment companies should pay attention to it. A good job in this regard. The risk mapping, including about 330 zones in Mongolia, was planned, reflecting the possibility of severe winter, which areas will receive heavy snow and strong rain. It minimalizes preventive measures which are very important in disaster management. The risk map will be handed over to provinces at the next stage.
In order to reduce the risk of disasters, it is important for every citizen to have knowledge and information for the prevention of disasters. Experts believe that the shrunken habitat of Mongolian gazelle is caused by the increase in the number of livestock, so promoting dryland, sustainable landscapes, and biodiversity conservation in the eastern steppe of Mongolia project is working to take into consideration the protection of the calving, grazing, and feeding areas of gazelle. In this project, they have started the campaign Love the Yanzeng Range and aim to protect the gazelles living, calving, and grazing areas throughout the year, not just once.
We are discussing the issue of protection of grassland for calving, Mongolian antelope to deliver a professional project. Children of the Etia group, we were introduced to issue of the Mongolian antelope. There are a lot of issues and the areas of illegal hunting and are their crowded neighbors and many livestock.
This project has had a map of the Mongolian gazelles pastures. It is believed that by keeping the pastures area free, there will no danger to the gazelles population. Therefore, it was emphasized that there is a need to be implement major policies and decisions of the administration in the main regions of gazelles. On the other hand, to change the knowledge, understanding, and attitude of the citizens. Darnot Province has declared 2022 as the year to improve the ethics of government employees. In this context, training to improve the ethics of government employees has been organized in stages. This training was attended by the heads of the Ethical Council of state organizations and secretaries. Government employees often have ethical problems in their work. Therefore, he says that he is paying more attention to correct this problem.
There is a problem with attitude and relationship of government employees. It's important to fix this mistake by focusing on the problem of attitude. Why are citizens upset? But at that time, it's a mistake to treat them with frustration. That's why we should improve our relationship. The issue of ethics is being emphasized because there are problems in the relationship between civil servant and citizens. Ethical misconduct by civil servant is relatively rare. They are making mistakes only in dealing with citizens.
The government will be formed by small and competent employees, and policies will be implemented. The role of parents and cooperation is so important in the preschool education for children. In this context, the Parents' Council of the Second Kindergarten of Hildesum initiated with the kindergarten administration organized competition, win 30 books among the parents and teachers.
Second Gardeners 30 books win named competition organized on the occasion of Mongolian Pride. The Parents' Council and Provincial Central Library successfully organized a very interesting cognitive question and answer competition named 30 book win. This is competition parents' role, participation, increase, activity in purpose, competition. The library and the administration of the Second Kindergarten Parents' Council are organizing a cognitive competition to win 30 books, so that one parent from each group participate, and we thank the parents for their active participation in this activity.
Within the English Speak and Darnot program, 10 Days Let's Speak English 2022 speaking course was organized in classroom and online format for 120 students of 10 to 11th grades in 18 schools of the province to increase students' English speaking ability, vocabulary, and their interest in learning English. 92 students participate in the classroom and 28 students participate by online and shared what they had learned by organizing the Sharing Day activity, which is the conclusion of the course.
A student who is learning the ability to discover themselves by getting to know young people in a different environment and kind of methods. They have more self-awareness and cooperation with others than other school children.
The best group competition was held to improve the professional skills of the search and rescue unit of the Emergency Management Office. About 30 servicemen from 4 groups of the unit participate in the rescue operation, which tested their teamwork skills, speed, and endurance in disaster. The tournament is being held with the transport trophy from this year.
The main importance of the competition is not make tactical mistakes in the future in a case of any disaster, to increase professional skill of newly entered officers. The competition has 5 categories: rescue board operation, rescue from heat, rescue operation in the event of traffic accident. Rescuer must wear 10 knots of the rescue rope according to their size.
Next year, it is planned to organize a professional competition for rescue operations in the eastern region. Thank you for watching the Jarran News. See you next time.